Welcome back to One-Handed RC. My name is Doug. Today's video, we've got the sound system and light system all working. Luckily, I've got a buddy of mine that lives in Fort Worth, the other side of town, of course. But he knows the Bayer system very well because I had a problem and I couldn't figure out what was going on with my programming. I knew it wasn't anything in the hardware. It was a software issue, my programming issue. And when I took it over to Keith and he plugged into it, it took him just a couple minutes to find out what I did wrong and fix it. And boom, he had this thing up and running in 10 or 15 minutes. And I am extremely happy with it. So we can call this part, the cabin chassis, finished. There is nothing else I can do to this. And which forced me to start working on the box, because the box was something that I was very uncomfortable with, working with styrene, because I'd never worked with styrene before. My apprehension was dumbfounded, really, because it was super easy to work with. Very messy, but very easy to work with. So if you wait till the end of the video and see, you will see the box on the truck and where it's at and what construction position that's in. So yeah, wait till the end of the video and you can see it. But yeah, for right now, let's just get into this. It's a short one, won't be that long. You can just see the lights working and all that kind of stuff, and that's it. So yeah, enjoy the video. So doing the last minute things, I've got to run an extra wire. I forgot to solder in a wire so I can light up all of the lights on the box. So I've got to do that. And then I actually am going to cut this off and put in a connector, because if I ever need to work on this, like right now when I need to work on it, this is kind of, I can't move this out of the way and it's kind of big and bulky. So I'm just going to solder in a quick disconnect in here. That way, if I ever need to work on it again in the future, I can just unplug it, plug it back in. So I'm just trying to think of the future in case something goes wrong. So I'm going to work on this stuff and then we're going to get to programming. Okay, now we're ready for programming. This is the control module for the SFR. It's the SFR1. Everything's plugged in. These are this plug and this plug. That goes to the cab. This plug goes to the front grille lights. So yeah, now I get to do the program. So the next step you're going to see is an open computer, and I'll be going from there. Okay, so let's get started. I got the truck set up and everything, so it's ready to me to start programming and then looking things over. So I'm going to get on this, and I'll chime in every now and then just to show you kind of what I'm doing and stuff like that. Now this, I won't even call myself a beginner with this stuff. The Bayer system is very, setting it up is actually okay, but for some reason, saving it on my computer, my computer just won't do it. So, and I can't figure out how to do it. So I have to do these as a one and done. So I might sit here for a couple hours fine tuning it and everything, and that way I can be one and done with it. So I'm going to get started. So 3 hours of programming. And my computer decided to just shut down and lose everything. Okay, I've actually got the lights turned out. It's daytime, but I got the lights turned out. I want to show you guys how well the lights work and the sound and all that stuff and see it all. So let's get on it. Well, I had to turn the lights back on because I got to plug in the battery. So inside this bay is the battery. So let me plug it in, turn the lights back off, and then get going and show you everything. Okay, I want to show you, lights are on. These are the daytime running lights. So these are always, man, I cannot work this controller. The daytime running lights are always going to be on. And then you can see inside of here, the dashboard is on. I don't know if you can really, it's kind of tough to get. Big gimbal on this thing. Yeah, so the dashboard and then the daytime running lights. So those are on. Let me get this placed. Up are just going to be the parking lights. There we go. And then, so you can see all those come on. And then the next ones, come on. The headlights. And then next, high beams. Next, fog lights. Next is the headboard. And then after that, we've got the blue fog lights, the lit up Scania, the interior lights, and then the reading lights back there in the back. So that's all the lights, and then let's go ahead and fire it up. And see how she sounds. That is a real Scania V8 sound. while this thing's running, I'm going to take you on a little tour around it. There she is. Let me swing around and see all the tail lights. Wow, that's kind of funny. In the video, the bottom lights look like they're like a yellowish orange, but in real life, they are a bright red. So I don't know why they're showing up orange in the video, but yeah. And then let me work turn signals and stuff like that. So here you can see, wrong way. Turn signals, got left, got right, and then I've got emergency flashers. So, and then if you look down the side of the truck, I don't know if you remember a long time ago how I said the very last one is going to be a parking light and turn signal. And that's just weird how everything is showing up yellow when it is orange. That's kind of weird. Maybe because the lights are out and so it's picking up a little bit different. But yeah, let's, wrap this sucker up. Well, I'm kind of hidden behind it because it's kind of big. Yeah, so all the lights are up and running. The sound is up and running. It's all good. I owe a huge shout out to my buddy Keith. Without him, this wouldn't have been possible because I can't program all that well. And I messed something up. And so it wasn't working. And I went over to his house over the weekend. And he plugged into it. Took him like 2 minutes. And he just looked at me and goes, "Why is this turned on?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And boom, within like 15 minutes, he had the whole thing working and everything. So Keith, I really appreciate what you did, man. I do. And so yeah, but this is the box. I wanted to show you the box, how it's coming along. The rear still hasn't been done on it, but the sides are done. Door handle holes are cut out and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that this can get painted or start painting on it by in about 2 or 3 days. And so I'm thinking that this truck, just the rigid part of it, hopefully will be done within the next 2 weeks. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. It wasn't a really long video, short one. But yeah, please, thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed it, and you all have a good weekend. Take care. I should tell you, the radio I'm using is the FlySky Noble Pro Plus. It's the top of the line one. It's the 18 channel radio. Yeah, I know it's odd for a pistol grip to be 18 channels. And I'm using a good 12 or 13 of them between this, because the trailer is going to have a lift axle, steering axle, and then all the lights. And then this has the steering axle on it. And it uses up a lot of channels. So yeah, if you need a pistol grip, this is the one to get because it works really well. It's got 3 position switches for the transmission, even though this one's not running the 3-speed transmission. I put in the planetary transmission. But yeah, check out this radio. It's a good one, and it will work for you. So, oh, you wanted to hear it. Sounds good, huh?